everybody to the Fives of the Week. It's the fastest growing podcast in the Motor City. Making picks and predictions, talk life that we live in. Various opinions, all love with a vision. Running our division, court, field, or rink. We gamble with Campbell, don't care what y'all think. A whole different twist on the top 5 list. Check the time on your wrist. Are you ready for this? Cause it's time to press play and step into the game. Get your popcorn ready, never know what we'll say. Play to win it all, we can never back down. In our blood to stand tall and represent our town. Detroit Rock City and we always stay gritty. Hosted by your boy Fillie, now it's time to get busy. You with me? What up, world? Welcome to the Fives of the Week podcast, episode 187. It's your boy Fillie.
Hollywood Apple Snatch.
Cheech.
Boys, we are back in the building, and we were supposed to have a special guest tonight, but due to technical difficulties, hopefully he'll come back on and get on here with us. But in honor of you, Chuck, we were hoping to welcome you back to the Fives of the Week, but he's not here right now. We'll see what happens throughout the show, but welcome back, Hollywood Apple Snatch.
Damn you.
What's good, man?
Good to be back.
You're back, yeah. Jack.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I think when was the last time I seen the you guys doing the virtual, and I really like that. Going back looking at it, Mikey and stuff like that. I liked it. That was pretty cool. Like doing some of these, it's just badass because they get more than just one room. They got Cheech's Asylum, they got Hollywood Snatch's fucking vending room, and Phillie's Den. You know what I mean? They get to see a little bit of something here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
They want to see Hollywood's red room, damn you.
Damn you. It's going to be the purple room, damn you. The purple room.
Mikey had some cool-ass lights last week, too.
Yeah. He did good.
Pistachio.
He did good. I was impressed. You know what I mean? Like, that's good stuff.
Pistachio.
Now he's upset he can't smell that finger. You know what I mean? That thing's all locked down. But no, that's good stuff. You see where the youth and you know what I mean, just watching him, like how he's answering things like that and stuff. He did a good job. All you guys did.
Heck yeah, appreciate it, man. Cheech, what's new? What's good, brother?
Nothing much, man. Just work is crazy, all this weather and stuff going on, but it is what it is. Been watching these playoffs. Crazy games.
Yeah, we're about to dive deep into that.
Rams Bears, that was good. I know that we'll get into that later, but that was a fun game to watch.
Well, yeah, I mean, since you brought it up, dude, let's talk about it. I mean, divisional round, those games are usually the cream of the crop of the playoffs, right? These next 2 weeks are usually sometimes better than the Super Bowl. So you had, Matt Stafford, probably the front runner for MVP, up against Caleb Williams and the Bears. I mean, Caleb Williams made some crazy plays. Like that play to tie the ball game. Unreal, man. I mean,
that's ridiculous. We talked about that today at work. Probably
he could be so good. He could be so good, but then he makes bad decisions. But would you say, Hollywood, that's just the youth in him?
Yeah, I think, like I said, we had our own little podcast today, and I was telling him, I was going to meet with you guys later. These were things we were going to talk about. Some of these guys are very knowledgeable, and you just don't teach that. This is something in the guy's DNA. And Caleb Williams, I liked him when he was at USC. He's got a part of Mahomes, a part of Jackson in him. He is dynamic. The Bears hit it right for a quarterback. They really did. And to do that off your back foot, juking 3 dudes, and still sending it over the defenders, 2 of them that were 10 yards still away from them getting it, that's fucking something, dude.
Yeah.
That holds weight.
How many yards did he run back? About 25?
Yeah, I think it was like a 45-yarder off the back foot. Really like 50.
Damn.
I think backing up off your back foot into the end zone, tie the ball game in the playoffs, unreal. Rams get it done though, man.
Yeah.
Especially in those conditions too. It was like what, 8 degrees outside, man.
He's
Windy
got a snap
shit.
of a wrist. The
Man.
snap of his wrist is lethal, man.
Yeah.
Lethal. How he could just wing that ball. I mean, phenomenal is all I could say. Phenomenal.
Yeah. And then we go over to the AFC. That game was on Sunday was tough weather conditions. CJ Stroud and Cheech, let me get your opinion on this. I know I had Houston in the upset, but when you turn the ball over 4 times, and particularly in the first half, you're not going to win many football games. And I think CJ Stroud, man, has really taken a step back this year.
Yeah,
I and I think they really needed him in that playoff, and he just didn't show up. I mean, what are your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, I agree. He did have some good games this year, but like you said, those conditions are tough, and you're on the road. Like, to win on the road in the playoffs in the NFL, that's pretty tricky. But give it up to the Patriots, oh man, they got it done.
Yes,
they got it done, and then look at Denver. They lost their QB.
That sucked.
Terrible.
What
a broken ankle, right?
Yeah. Surgery yesterday.
Now they got Jared Stidham coming in. Any chance Jared Stidham and the boys can get it done in the AFC?
I don't know. What did Peyton do with him? I'd expect him to be ready. They signed DiNucci. Cheech's cousin, long-distance cousin, DiNucci. They signed him. But what did Sean Payton do with Stidham? He may be ready. I think he may have him throwing anywhere between 8 to 10-yard passes.
Yeah.
And rely on the run game. I'd have to think, right? You got to be ready, Peyton. You can't be with your pants down.
Yeah.
Big game.
But they got to get somebody to cover for him, because at the fruit market, he's pretty popular there. So he's got a game this weekend. He ain't going to be able to run that counter.
Yeah, that's right.
DiNucci.
But I think they could possibly. But you know what, man? You got to give it to New England. You got to give it to getting Diggs signed, Butte, Vrabel, all that coming together, the DNA of the dynasty team. That Kraft got it right.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? You could very easily see them go in there and dominate.
Yeah.
They're at both ends. They got the offense and defense, just like the Broncos. But having Bo out, that's big blow, man.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the trickle effect of that game. Obviously, a huge blow with Bo Nix. We'll have to see if that defense can push them through to the Super Bowl. But you got Josh Allen, who, again, cannot get it done, turning the ball over. Sean McDermott, after 9 seasons, is out now. Playoffs, 8 years, but could never really get over that hump. Still don't know. You hear different things about Anthony Lynn maybe over there. Is Tomlin in play? Buffalo has their Super Bowl window closed, and will Josh Allen ever win anything in Buffalo? Cheech, we'll start with you.
No.
I say we send Josh Allen over to Detroit. We'll take him. We'll make him a Super Bowl winner. Yeah, he just can't. He can't get it done in the big games. I don't know if it's a personal thing but the whole like you watch him all season long, and the guy just looks invincible. He runs the ball. He throws the ball. He makes shit happen. And then just for some reason, I don't know what it was. He just couldn't fucking get it done. He couldn't close it off. Couldn't close it out.
You ever think like Josh Allen, great player, don't get me wrong here. Sometimes he tries too hard, and that's what he did in that game. Okay. You have to see other players. You don't have to do it all on your own, son.
Yeah.
And the fumbles, 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles,
were
costly.
Yeah.
And then your coach gets fired because he didn't throw the flag on that last bullshit, which we all know he was down, contact, elbows down, hips down, on the roll, he steals the ball. It's a dead play. We all know this.
Yeah.
So the coach gets fired due to that. Like he didn't have his team's back. We should at least do the flag, even though it wouldn't have been reversed anyways. But the fight that owner wanted to see, you know what I mean? Little bit of a hurrah and the crying, and I get it. But Alan, let me tell you something. That same photo you took sitting on that bench has been 5 years in a row.
Yeah.
Mahomes, Jackson, Burrows have made you sit on that bench. And your best chance of winning was them guys out. And it didn't get done. So it's the coach's head.
To piggyback off that point, this was a topic that we all kind of debate throughout the season. Everybody talks about mobile quarterbacks, right? Now, Drake May, he's young, he's athletic. But if you look at the Final Four, you got Sam Darnold, you got Drake May, you got Matthew Stafford, and it would have been Bo Nix, who was also young, but not quote-unquote mobile quarterback. So with that being said, and whatnot, what have you, you can win without a mobile quarterback. I think that's safe to say at this point. Proof is in the pudding this season.
Yeah.
You guys agree with that?
I agree with that.
I see, when we say mobile, they got moves. They can move. Jared Goff can't move. He's got concrete boots. There's where the difference is. Like, these guys, Darnold can get out of the way. Bo Nix can. May can. And so can Stafford. That's where our problem comes. But with the Detroit thing, you can't put it. Yeah, I would take them quarterbacks and Burrows and all them. But if we do that, yeah, maybe they put up more points. But we're still lacking on that defense.
Yeah.
We have no defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you look at the numbers are great. Golf doesn't play on the defensive side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
all I'm saying is there's a path to
105.5,
success. Yeah.
Come on.
There's a path to success, though, with this style.
Yeah.
Play action, great defense, strong run game. That's what we need to focus on. I think getting to the next point would be the guy from Arizona we just hired. You look at his track record over the last few years. Last year, not so much, a lot of injuries. Not a great season. I think they were 31st in the league on offense. But you're dealing with Kyler Murray and Jacoby Brissett as your quarterbacks. You got Connor out, Marvin Harrison still trying to figure it out. I think here now you got a slew of weapons. I think he fits what we're trying to do. I think we all kind of wanted a name, right? A proven guy. But maybe the sexy pick isn't what we needed right now. Maybe this guy comes in and under the radar, people don't know a lot about him. He can surprise some teams. But I'm with you, Hollywood. I think we got to improve on the defensive side more than anything else, and the offensive line. Those two things, priority 1 and 2. And, we got enough talent to get through, I believe. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I mean, I think if, and we got to put Golf because he's a quarterback. If Golf has a defense like Houston or Denver, they're winning the Super Bowl with the Golf as your quarterback. We don't have that. We're sugarcoating defensive ends, Davenport, 4 games out of 38. You have a star born here in the draft who shit the bed, who can't even tackle, coming from Alabama, which I don't know even how he got on the team. You don't have the guys. Kirby goes out. We don't know when he's coming back, if he's ever coming back.
Branch. Yeah.
We got nobody to replace him.
No.
We were done. So you throw up 31, they score 32. You really can't blame it on the offense. We got to have a defense to give the ball back. You'll find scores 31-14, 31-10. But if you got no defense, they're both going to be up there, man. And you end
No,
up losing, and it's the way it is.
yeah, you're right. And you look at these defenses. You look at Denver's defense, how they're built. Houston,
Yeah.
these teams that were there, the edge rushers, man, like the pressure that these quarterbacks are under almost instantly from the ball snap.
Change the whole game.
Yeah, and they got to affect every play, and they're all built like that. The best teams do, and I hope that's an eye-opener like I alluded to last week, that we got to get someone outside of Hutch, and we got to get a linebacker that could pressure the quarterback as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You saw once Branch went out, that kind of went away because Branch is a very good blitzer too.
Yes.
He knows how to sneak and play that nickel when we have to, and he can, he's like a piss missile off the edge. And down the stretch, I think we missed that significantly.
Yeah.
And I think, like guys like Anzalone, they're probably going to be out. Your guys like Muhammad and Davenport, I mean, needless to say, won't be back, I'm sure, so that defense has to be upgraded in a lot of spots.
Hey, Mike McDermott likes our fives of the week.
Mike McDermott. What's up, Mike? Great guy, great fan of the show.
Yeah, we know he's related to McDermott of Buffalo.
So now Brian Branch, he might not even be back next year, will he? He tore his Achilles.
Depends on how bad.
Yeah.
How the healing process, how the training, the rehab.
So now he's a safety that hits like a freaking linebacker. So,
that's why you go get free agents.
We definitely missed that.
Yeah, get free agents. 2 years, you can dump them. But somebody that's played, that knows the position, has been in the war, so you don't rely. And then once these guys go down, you're done. That's what happened to us.
Yeah.
Reader gone. Akil, get rid of him. He didn't do shit. Tariq Williams, that dude from Ohio State, rookie. Battle his ass. He's going to be even better next year.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all dead weight he had against them. They didn't do shit. You go out, show me you want a defense, go get Barnes from Miami, slide your ass down, sign Reuben Barnes, and guess what? Guaranteed they'll have 20 sacks between him and Hutch.
And I think that sometimes you jump the gun, right, and you sign your own guys. Like Aleem McNeil, maybe it's just coming back from injury, but he did not look the same. He was just like Tyleik Williams before he got hurt. Yeah. At least in the run game, he might not show up on a stat sheet as far as pressures and things like that, but he would clog and stop the run, and that's what you need. But DJ Reader, he just seemed to fall off a cliff this year. Didn't have any impact, noticeably anyway. So I think you can upgrade there too, and you can save a lot of cap money. Now let me bring this up because this was talked about on local radio too, and Gump brought it up in one of the group chats we're in. Taylor Decker, now he's mulling retirement. You got to learn from the Frank Ragnow situation. I think if he's designated as a June 1st cut, you can save like $18 million. Now, let's say you get to it. Hey, thank you for your service to the Detroit Lions. He's been great, but you can see the play has fallen off. Get him off the books. Move Panay to the left side. Put all your chips in a basket to draft a right tackle. Get another dog, a mauler, right, that you can groom. But you need something steady to protect Jared Goff's blind side. That's first and foremost. And then also you go out and spend money. You have to spend money on a center.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
We've been just trying to get by, and since Frank has been gone, and Glasgow's played multiple positions, but we need to solidify the O-line. I think you can still work with Ratledge and Mahogany. They're young. But you got the sides in the middle. You have to shore up, man, because that's communication. They pick up blitzes, and we missed a lot of that this year. So, I think if you do that on the offensive line, they'll be much better.
And spend on that defense, man. You got to go out and spend on it. Bring some veterans in. Go through the draft. Load up. Get picks. Whatever you got to do. That defense has to be loaded up because it's killing us. And stay away from these fucking 5'9" cornerbacks. They got no height.
No.
And you know who's a good-ass one to know from? Is Frisker from Chicago. That dude is a badass. He is everywhere, man. And everywhere there's a play, his ass is involved in there. That's kind of like a Branch. He's a little bit taller, but, man, can he bring the boom, too.
Yep, no doubt. Need more guys like that, more athletic, lengthier guys that could cover a lot of ground, And we got to play a little bit more zone coverage. It can't just be all man on man all the time.
Exactly.
Because if you're not getting to the quarterback, these guys are out there on an island expected to cover for long periods of time. That's not a recipe for success, in my opinion.
Well, you end that. You go out and sign Flores. You go bring that motherfucker in here, defensive coordinator.
Well, Hollywood, I got to cut you off. Breaking news. Schefter just came out and said he re-signed with Minnesota.
Oh.
So we got to deal with him for another few years.
Golf shit in the bed.
Yep. That just popped up on the feed as we were on. Yeah, he's a good coach.
Live from the Fives of the Week Sports Desk.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Breaking Flores is signed. But you got other guys out there. You got to land. Look at Bellamy. He's going back to Kansas City. He's going to Reed. You don't think that Mahomes is on that phone right now talking to Reed and them going, listen, we ain't ending shit this way. How we went out this year, unacceptable. Hunt's gone. Pacheco's gone. You're going to see other dudes coming in running backs. Mahomes is not happy with what happened with that team.
No.
And I'm telling you, they're coming back with a force, and it wouldn't put it past me. You don't see Kansas City going to the Super Bowl from the AFC next year.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, so this is the head coach tracker. You tell me if you like it or don't like it. Cheech, we'll start with you. Kevin Stefanski from the Browns comes over with the losing record, signs a deal with the Atlanta Falcons to be the next head football coach. I think this guy's a good football coach, and he's got pieces there. What do you think? Do you like it or not?
I'm not sure. We'll see. They do have a good team. Their defense is good. They got a really good running back, but it's different, man. First year in, if he makes the playoffs, I think that's a plus.
Hollywood?
I'm a big fan of him. I think I would have took the Baltimore Ravens job. I think that would have fit him more. But I like him as a coach. We'll see. Atlanta, I'm not a big fan, though. You shit the bed in the Super Bowl. I'll never forgive you that. You had New England beat, and you shit the bed. You are marked for life. I don't want to be part of that organization. Absolutely not.
Can't trust them. All right. So
can't win with him.
Jeff Hafley, I don't know much about him, but he's a new head coach in Miami. Yeah, it's kind of like a guy getting a shot maybe after a long time of being a coordinator in the league.
I don't like it.
What team was he a coordinator for?
Green Bay.
Yeah.
Up in the booth. I don't like it. He's just getting a shot.
I mean, offensive guy, right? So see how it goes. Couple big ones, though. So Tennessee just hired Robert Saleh, defensive coach. Maybe, hey, they realize maybe we got something on defense, not so much on offense, might be a slow build. He's a guy I think you got to give more time to, right? And if they're patient with him, I think he could build something. Because if you look at what he did with San Francisco's defense with that depleted talent pool, amazing job. I thought it was incredible that they even got that far. Warner,
I just don't think he's a
Bosa.
head coach, personally. I don't think he's a head coach. I think he is a defense guru. And sometimes we have to stick to what our strengths are. And a lot of times, and I see they want it for the money, they want it for the power, but these guys don't have what it takes to be that head coach. Stay as a dominant defensive coordinator. You can go anywhere in the league. You know what I mean? And Glenn might even learn that if he don't do anything within the next 2 years with the Jets. He'll be fired as well. Stick to your strength and be a coordinator. You could be awesome. And maybe something down the line, maybe 4 or 5 years when you're ready, you built, you know what I mean, accolades and everything like that, more and more to your resume. That's what I think. That's my take on that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Gum corrected me. He was the DC in Green Bay.
Yeah, defensive.
Jeff Hafley. Yep.
So what do you think about John Harbaugh going to the Giants? You think
That was the next one. Yeah. Harbaugh, Big Blue. I like it, man, because they got a young nucleus of talent there.
Yeah.
And Harbaugh, I think he's excited, happy for a fresh start. I think he took Baltimore about as far as they could go.
Yeah.
I feel like there was some dissension there. I think Lamar is going to have to change some things. If you guys notice, he was not that running guy like he used to be.
No.
So
he also got held up. They took him out. They took him away from that Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted him to be that pocket passer that we had talked about a few years ago back. Because they wanted to, because of the contract, they wanted to extend his career and saying, with this type of money, injuries, we need to get our value back, which I understand on both sides. But man, that really hurt them by Lamar not being Lamar. You know what I mean? And if he gets another chance, which I think he'll be out of Baltimore, pertaining on who comes in, I think he will be one of the ones on the list of 26 to ask for a trade and let him go back to being who he is. And the guy should have a Super Bowl. He should have already raised the Super Bowl trophy already.
Yeah, I guess out of all the spots remaining, which one is the most coveted? I mean, you got Arizona, Baltimore, Buffalo now, Cleveland, Las Vegas, and Pittsburgh. Now, keep in mind with Pittsburgh, you got to follow Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, and Mike Tomlin. Those are big shoes to fill.
You're a run team.
Yeah.
The running ground and pound. That's what.
If I had to pick, the ones that are the closest right now would probably be the Ravens. If you were to come in there and inherit that team, that would be the best shot, like to at least make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, who are they going to get?
I think they got to retool a little bit. Defense, hard nosed, run the ball. See,
Arizona,
I still think it's Buffalo, man. I still think it's Buffalo. If I was a coach out there, I'd want to go there. I'd want to coach Josh Allen. Put my 2 cents on it. Make them my team and see what I could get out of them, But you have to put things around him, and especially a defense. He can do so much on offense, but if you can run the ball like James Cook was able to do and, find a way to not turn the ball over and get him to not have to be Superman all the time.
And you know what? He don't have no big-name receivers. He don't.
No.
None.
Keon Coleman, they just drafted. They're ready to run him out of town, there's definitely a lot of stuff that needs to happen there. But
Maybe
I
if
think
Marvin Harrison goes there, A.J. Brown goes there, I don't know.
I could see A.J. Brown in Buffalo. I definitely could.
Sweet God, that would be bad, dude.
Yeah, then you got a 3-headed monster with Brown, Cook, and Josh Allen. Then you got those tight ends there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I like, what's his name, Shakur? He's good. He's a little guy, but he catches the ball. He does his job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, let's make picks for this weekend. All right, it's Championship Sunday. We'll start in the AFC. You got the Denver Broncos limping in there without their quarterback, going up to New England. Cheech, who you like?
I like the Patriots. Just for the fact of Bo Nix isn't going to be on the other side, and New England's clicking. I like the coach, Vrabel. I think. Plus, they're home, right? The New England.
Yep, at New England.
Yeah. I like it.
Said it's cold in New England. It's cold in New England.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hollywood, who do you like?
I like New England, which I had my hat on earlier somewhere. Here's my thing. When you look at Drake May, that is a young Tom Brady all over again. His style, the way he looks, wears his hair, that boy is got so much command with this team and drawn in. I'm really, really impressed with the way that team is assembled. Running backs, the defense, the receivers, We got, like I said, Diggs. Diggs is playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
You ain't seen all that bullshit go on that he did in Buffalo, that he did in Minnesota. All that yiping and that bullshit, walking off the field. Vrabel like, man, I come from a dynasty, bro. Listen, I don't care if that booty stank or not. You playing for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, and I was wrong. The game is in Denver still. They are the number 1 seed. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's okay. I'm still going New England.
Gump, thanks for having my back, baby. I appreciate you. I'm a little off tonight. Long day at work, boys. Hey, the boy's mind's a little pickle tonight. You understand?
It's all right. The boy's mind slightly.
But I still like New England. Yeah. I still like New England.
Yeah.
All right, so over to the NFC, we got Seattle hosting Matt Stafford and the LA Rams. This should be a barn burner. Now, we didn't even touch on Seattle yet. You got to love what they got going on. Darnold revitalized. Can he win the big one? Can he get his team to the Super Bowl? Two-headed monster at running back, receivers, great defense, opportunistic defense, and they're at home. Can Stafford get it done?
Yeah. No Cabernet. Cabernet's out.
How's that ice, Hollywood?
Great. Cabernet, season-ending injury. Sad.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's a big force. Nigba, hey, you lock him down. Plain and simple. Victory. You're not going to stop Bakula, man. You're not going to stop Devontae Adams. Williams. Stafford's going for that MVP. He's going for that 2-time championship.
Hey, Matt Stafford, a Hall of Famer right now, without that second one or no?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I agree.
There's no debate.
Yeah.
What's your take?
It was dirty, man, last week. It's like you got Stafford, a guy you had for 12 seasons, and you got this great offensive mind that you had here in Detroit, and it's like they're still playing. Didn't you feel a little nasty, very nasty watching that game? I had to root for Stafford, though, because I just can't fathom the Bears going and Ben Johnson going to the next level, before we go to. So I was hell-bent against them, but I think Stafford and the boys can get it done. As long as you see when he's pressured too, some of that old Matt Stafford comes out where he starts throwing the ball around a little bit, kind of like he was a little bit in Detroit, gets a little happy feet. But I think if they can score, right, and get points and keep him upright, I think the Rams win. I really do.
And they got a solid defense.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, their defense is good.
When it's one-sided, I mean, let's not be. Golf's been in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Scored 3 points, 3 or 6, when they got shut down by New England. I mean, he's been
I remember
there.
that. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe it was his second year. This is why Sean McVay said, I need Stafford. This is the piece I'm missing to get to the Super Bowl. I'm all in. And sometimes, but if we was to go do that now, when you think about it, what are you doing? You still might be set back for a year or two because you still got to get defense.
Yeah.
You got to have defense. Only Brady does that. Can minimize the score. I'll put up 50 because I know Patricia's going to give up 48.
Right.
With his horrible defense. But there's only one Brady.
That's true.
And he's very lucky because Sean Payton could have used Brady if Brady wasn't signed to the Raiders. He could have pulled him out of retirement for this game. And God, would that have been something else?
Wow.
Yep. But he's
crazy to think about. Yeah, he's ownership over there. That ain't no way that's happening.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I got Rams. Hollywood, you got Rams. Cheech, who you got?
I got the Rams also. They just look like they're clicking, and Seattle's no joke. They are good, but this is the biggest game that they've ever played, and Stafford's been there, man. He knows, he's a gamer, and
he lost a big
McVay's been there, so Yeah.
Carbonate's a very big piece of that offense, man.
Very big, very large.
Very large.
Huge, some would say.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like it. So Gump posed a good question. Do you think the Lions will raise Stafford's number when he retires and retire at number 9?
Should.
Mm.
And it's
They
more than just being the
should,
player.
but they never did nothing with him. I mean, they made the playoffs a few years, but the minute he went to the Rams, I mean, boom. What was it? First year they won the Super Bowl, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think you do it because the demand of what he did and the money he's given down, which they got a beautiful field down there that he's built, him and Kelly, and what he's gave to the city and the community, that puts him up in the rafters. As an ambassador, he still loves Detroit. You wouldn't have the people you have now if it wasn't for me leaving. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. He played a role in that.
Yes, he did. So that alone, and his heart didn't want to go. He just couldn't go through another rebuild. You know what I mean? Like I can't do this again. You know what I mean? I've already took 2 pay cuts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how much are you gonna? You know what I'm saying? So, but he was a great guy for the city and everything, and he balled out. He balled out.
Who can we compare that to? Who's an athlete that went to another team and maybe won some championships and, his original team retired the number? I know it's happened before, and maybe this is another instance of that where they honored the time put in, time served with the Lions, right? And all he had to go through Hollywood, like you said. I think that would be the reason they do it. Obviously he's had greater success with LA, but I mean, he had the platform, he had a couple cracks at it, never quite had a team like they have in LA. You know what I mean? A lot of different coordinators, subpar teams. I mean, coming in after an 0-16 season, just never really had outside that 2014 team, a real good shot at it, where we got screwed in Dallas. I think that was a year that, I think we could have made the Super Bowl. I really do. I still believe that. But outside of that, I mean, he was too young when we went to New Orleans. It was basically him and Megatron. And then the last one, they limped in the playoffs and got their ass kicked by Seattle. I mean, that was just like an end of an era type game with Caldwell. So, I think I would lean towards yes, just because of all he's done. And before it's all said and done, man, this dude's top 10. I believe that.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Well, look at Peyton Manning. Rafters over in Indianapolis Colts. In the rafters of Denver.
Yeah. Yeah,
Denver,
100%.
we got to get to the Super Bowl. Here's our piece we need. Get the deal done. This guy could take us to win a championship.
Yeah.
And wrote the story.
He finished the story.
Yeah.
You understand?
No doubt. You understand. So did you guys watch the national championship Monday night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched part of it.
So they're talking, let's talk about it real quick. I mean, Indiana, I think, Kurt Signetti did a great job there. Fernando Mendoza, that draw play that he scored on, that was awesome. It was badass. I think he's the real deal at quarterback. But now they're talking about expanding the playoff even more. What do you guys think about that? Going to, what is it? They want to go to 16 and then 24, I believe. Is that just too much?
It is. It's way too much. I don't get it. I mean, I get it because they want the revenue, they want the games. It's a big cash day for NCAA, but I think they're just watering it down though. You have to keep it. So what is it now? 8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Keep it right there. Keep it right there.
Like Trump would say, they want the losers in. They want to give the losers a chance.
They're losers. Where's the drop? Damn it.
And the quarterback for
losers
for fucking Miami. Bro, how many years are you going to play college football?
You don't even go to the school. You don't even go to the school.
He's got to work second shift because he's got a family already. Bro, let it go.
Yeah.
I mean, how is he even playing? I don't understand. The NCAA says he didn't break a rule. You don't even go to school there. That's messed up. I don't like it.
Yeah. Hey, try
That's
this
wrong.
jersey on. Yeah, it fits pretty good. Come on, we need you.
Yeah. You might as well just sign Rivers again. Shit.
Yeah, we never even talked about that. Man, that was so weird to see. Like, he just looked so old and actually did a decent job out there.
Yeah.
I was pretty impressed with him. Hey, shout out to Scotty watching. We appreciate you. Love you, bub. Your boy Lesher.
My man, Scotty B.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
And it is 12-team playoff, Cheech, not 8.
Okay.
We're at
They're
12
for the
now,
losers.
so yeah, I don't want to see it expanded because then you get a bunch of teams in that don't deserve to be there. You know?
Yeah, exactly. That's all it's for. It's for the loser teams. But when you look at the story of Mendoza, what a great story.
Yep.
You know, he plays for his mother who's got MS.
Mm-hmm.
That put tears in my damn eyes when I seen that. I do it for you, Ma. I do. This is the strength.
Amazing.
When that does something to a man, it gives you these mega powers, man. As we all know, for your mom's at your games sitting in a wheelchair, your brother, your dad, and you're just the world to her. That guy's will to win is just amazing. And what a great story. You know what I'm saying?
And if you notice, the dad, he doesn't stand because the mom can't stand to cheer. So he sits there and like holds her and they kind of fist pump.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's really cool.
It really is.
And they grew up, Miami fans. They showed the pictures of him as, he's a diehard Miami Hurricane fan. But, it all came full circle. And then for him to score that touchdown like that was pretty dope.
Yeah, he's going to get paid. And I think he's the real deal. Does he go to the Raiders? Does someone slide down to grab him? Would a Cleveland do that? And then ship Shador somewhere else? That in my thing, even like that, switching to the NFL, that may be a good place for Jackson to go and turn that team around. You know what I'm saying? Look ugly in that brown hat, but still, he's got a run game. They got a hell of a defense. Lets you play depending on the coach you got.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Well,
a lot to come, a lot to find out. So, in the meantime, boys, you ready for the fives of the week?
Let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
All right, y'all, here we are, episode 187. So today we're talking endings in honor of SWA Endgame coming up in about a month's time. Got us to thinking about when things come to an end, right? So number one, pay close attention to Cheech's screen. I feel like we're about to get a show.
No. I had to get my notebook. I'm not using the urinal.
Okay.
Relax.
The boy's taking a shit.
Yeah.
Don't forget to wipe, Cheech. All right, Hollywood. So since you missed last week.
Okay, we're good.
All right, let's start with you, Hollywood. So number one, your favorite movie ending of all time. Lay it on us.
I'll tell you what, I had about 30 of them. But this one...
We only need one.
Yeah, you're right. This one really, and I watched it today, 2000, The Gladiator. When he was there in front of Rome, all of Rome, and he had to take his brother out, Joaquin Phoenix, who destroyed and killed his family. And he was going against so much, and in the end, when he ended up passing, but he took him out. And just how he was a god, and they showed the path of him opening the door again to go to meet his wife and his son that was murdered. And you've seen it, and then they were just chanting all around inside that his name as he was carrying his body. It was just so powerful. That Gladiator. And if you've seen that ending, just massive. When they go to the ending with the sword fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's
Good
one
one.
of my all-time favorites, man. That is just,
I like it.
have it on surround sound. It just gives you the bumps. It's amazing. Yep, that's
Very
my-
good. Way to start it off, man. It's going to be hard to top. Cheech, what do you think, brother?
I'm just gonna say his name, Andy Dufresne.
Oh,
Shawshank
damn you.
Redemption.
Yes.
Ends up on a beach, waxing his boat, and his boy comes walking up. I could watch that movie every single time it's on, and I do. It's just one of them movies, he's just slowly gets up, like they throw the rock and the Raquel Welch poster, and then they look down and this guy swam through swamps and shit just to get out of there. Yep.
I often think about my friend Andy.
Yeah.
That's a great movie, and actually that's the one I had. That's my favorite movie of
I'm
all
sorry.
time.
Damn you,
No.
damn you.
No, don't be sorry, man. That's the one for me.
Yeah.
And if we had to go like action or gangster movies, you can't. It's hard not to pick like Scarface, like the ending,
Oh yeah.
just how he went out, just
yeah.
crazy. But as far as like for him being wrongly accused, the escape from prison, dealing the mental capacity to deal with that prick warden, you know what I mean? It's just wow. It's just too hard to top for me.
Yeah,
Prick, schmuck, you know what I mean? All right, number 2, wildest Hollywood real life story ending. Damn you.
Damn you.
What do you think, Apple Pooch?
I would say the O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
That Bronco ride will be implemented for years to come.
Mm-hmm.
That stopped the world and locked everybody in. Young, old, didn't matter. White, black, Chinese, didn't matter. That Bronco ride, unfortunately the deaths of Nicole and Goldman, implemented for life.
Yeah.
Of a Hollywood football star, all this stuff wrapped up. Just unbelievable, man. That just jumped to my head like nothing.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, you go second because I don't want to have the one for you.
No, that's okay, man. That's part of this. But the wildest I had a
OJ was my number 1 too.
See that?
But
Yeah.
Look at you.
But here's another one that shocked everybody. When John Lennon got shot.
Did you say John Lennon?
John Lennon.
John Lennon.
John Lennon.
When he got shot in New York City, he was just walking down the street with his wife.
Did you see where they played that? I think it was the football game this year when they played the announcement. Like they said, they were announcing a football game, and they had called in and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, John Lennon has been shot."
Yeah.
And it just took you back. I wasn't there.
Howard
but I had heard about
Cosell,
it.
right? Wasn't it Howard Cosell?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And it was just so leery to hear that, like, oh shit, wow. You know what I mean? I think it was in front of his house or something. On the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they said that he would go down to some restaurant.
Yeah. Where's Cheech?
The boy disappeared, the boy. The boy may need a phone charger or something.
Yeah, you may have ran out of time.
Damn you, Cheechy, damn you. Well, I guess I'm up. So I got to go with when Paul Walker died in the middle of filming Furious 7. That was
there
he is.
Wasn't sure.
Hey, welcome back.
Can I hear you?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me
Can
now?
you hear us?
I can't hear anybody. Kai, talk. Can you talk?
Kai-
Hey,
Kai's
Cheechy.
Kai's
You
can't I
prick,
hear?
ya. You prick, ya. Turn the volume up, you prick, ya.
I thought I had that fucking thing off. I did have it off.
You got
That's
it?
okay.
Hello?
We'll come back to Cheechy in a minute. So,
Hello.
Furious 7, Paul Walker, you know, the production seemed like absolutely doomed. And then they got his brother, and they were able to do stand-ins and like groundbreaking CGI effects. And the movie came out great. And then I remember watching it, and it was just sad, man. You know, to see the ending, and you just knowing it's not him. You know what I mean? That was tough. I'm a fan of that
Can you hear
series,
me
even though
talk?
Hi.
yeah.
I can't hear anybody.
Oh, that
Fuck.
sucks. I don't get it.
I think we lost Chi-Chi. Well,
Chichiwa.
konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
So yeah, I would have to say that.
Yeah, that was a major blow. I'm not gonna lie. That was a major blow for Paul Walker to be like, wow, no way. You know what I mean? Sad.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Now let's talk sports ending. Let's talk about a game that that you'll always remember how it ended. And I got a shocker for you, but I want you to go first, Hollywood.
Okay, I know a few years ago I went over something like this and I picked Joe Montana to Clark in the back of the end zone. So I have one a little bit different in different sport. We're going to go with the Kirk Gibson coming off the bench in the Dodgers and smack that home run to win it.
I can't hear anybody.
That was
I
phenomenal.
don't know what happened.
You there, Cheech? Ground control to Major Cheech. There's the winner, damn you.
Damn you.
That heroic Gibson home run and Lasorda and them flying out of the dugout was amazing. Back in '88, I think it was 1988, and that was a heroic moment. And he was limping. He had a limp to his leg. That's all he could use. And he came through, man, and hit that home run. That was it. Dennis Eckersley. Nobody hits on Dennis Eckersley.
Did you say Bigglesby? Damn you.
Damn you. Where's Tickles? Tickles, where you at, Tickles?
All right, this is the most shocking one for me. You know, the one that I'll probably never forget, and I think a lot of people feel the same. Super Bowl 49. Why not just run the ball with beast mode?
Yeah.
Wilson drops back, tries to throw that slant route. It's picked off by Malcolm Butler. Everybody in the world is shocked because you're thinking ball game over, game set match, and it completely flipped.
And it was over.
You know.
It was over. They knew the end was near, and that happened.
Yes. It was just unbelievable. Nobody had that on their scorecard, man. Just unreal.
Oh, what a great one.
And it adds to Brady and Belichick's legacy, just like that. One bad decision,
Yeah.
change the course of history.
And Beast
All right.
will never understand why.
He's still pissed about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, number 4, Hollywood. Hardest part of a relationship ending. What do you think, man? Now, put your own spin on it.
Wow, there's so many variables. Whether you're on top or whether you're on the bottom, breakups are never easy. Whether you're the one delivering it or it's going against you. With my credentials, going through many, relationships, you see everything doesn't fit. You want to try to be nice sometimes, and sometimes you can't. Sometimes it just ends bad. But that sense of, you can hear me now.
Can you hear me now? Cheech, can you hear me
You
now?
there, Cheech?
Can you see me?
Yay.
Yeah.
There we are.
There he is.
Ah,
You know, that sense of smell of a woman, things you share with her,
what the fuck?
different laughs.
What the fuck did I miss?
Talking about ending a relationship. You may have really had a special relationship with her. You know what I mean? And you miss all them things. You miss all them little messing around, giggling, you know, just little things that you've done with that person. That's what you miss. Because you don't know if you'll get them back with the next one. Will it be better? Or will it be worse? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So breakups are never easy. You just have to learn to get through them. And, you know, I've had some pretty good relationships and things didn't work out. And, I mean, I feel sorry for them. I mean, like, what do you want me to do? You know, been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, in it, come to that final thing where when you know, and I've been married and shit before, so it's the dating scene now is so different. And Cheech, you could probably iterate on this same shit too. It's so weird out there now.
It is.
You know what I mean? You're either going to get somebody that's really damaged and wants to take you down that rabbit hole, which I'm not going down.
No, me neither.
Or you find a diamond in the rough and she's willing to share things and do things, and you're like, well, fuck, man, you know, realistically, I could only have 25 years left or 20. You know what I mean? I want to spend every minute of them, but it is what it is. So
no doubt.
It's a pick 'em. You really don't know. You know what I mean? But, yeah, like I said, the end of relationships, they're never easy.
No.
You know?
Cheech, what do you think, man?
How the individual is.
Yeah. No, well said, man. I mean, that's perfect.
Can I do my number 3? Which was
go ahead.
Sports ending?
Yeah.
Give me with the Dodgers. Kirk Gibson's home run with the Dodgers.
That's what I did. Yeah.
Oh, that's what you did. Okay. How about the 98 Bulls finals dagger from the top of the key, Michael Jordan?
Yes.
That was an iconic moment, man. And that was at the time when, like, the Pistons, like, you hated the Bulls.
Yeah.
But you got to love what that man did.
You couldn't beat him.
Yes.
You couldn't beat him.
NBA, man. I don't think there would be anybody better. Him and Magic are right there, but Michael dominated. He just dominated.
Did.
Okay, number 4, relationships. Got 2. Moving on to the unknown, because it's tough. Like you were just saying, Hollywood, dating these days is different, man. It's a totally different ball game. And then the other part is getting all my shit back.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I pull up in like one of them little U-Hauls, you know, like a little no, I don't want to talk. Open up the fucking garage. I'm getting my shit back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come get your shit.
Come get your shit. And
they'll never call tracers. They leave them tracers at your house. It'll be in the bag. Garbage is on Tuesday.
Yep. I hear you.
Yeah, don't you think it's like, you know, not necessarily a fear, but it is. It's kind of like the unknown starting over, you know, which can also be a good thing, right? But initially it's like, man, when you get out of something, you put a lot of time into it, and then boom, it hits you, you know, whether you're on the receiving or giving end of that, you know, it could be tough, you know, because you're completely turning the page to a new chapter. So I think, you know, the initial loneliness too, you know, I think if any man out there, you know, most of us have felt that before, right? Where you're looking up and you're just watching the damn fan spin, right? Mine's a little pickled, and, you know, so that sets in too, right? But eventually, you know, you get back out there, as weird as it may be, because it wasn't that long ago, man, it is different, right nowadays as opposed to years ago. And yeah, I mean, you just got to do what's right for you, and that may look different for everybody. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there's nothing to it but to do it. You got to lick your wounds and you move on. You know,
Yeah.
there's brighter
And
days
you
ahead. You
got something
understand?
going for you. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
speaks volumes when you got something going for you. You know? Well, where you live? I live with my mom in my basement. Well, what the fuck is that? And that goes both sides. See me, I got my own casa. Baby, I live good. I got fine linens. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you. You know what I mean? I can make it on my own.
I got silk sheets, bitch.
But I would like to share something with you, absolutely.
Yeah.
But the world's different, man. Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't never gonna be lonely.
You know now. Hollywood trying to ring that motherfucking bell, man. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying, man, they got the cowbell, man.
Next.
Yeah. Gonna be hammer bush, man.
All right, switching gears. So number 5, talk about a passion or hobby that ended for you and why. Cheech, you want to go ahead?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
All right.
Golf.
Nice.
I was on a weekly golf league for probably 20 years. Not getting better. I plateaued. I got to the point where I'm sick of it. 30 years of the same fucking shit. I just now I play every now and then, and I love it. We have a Clintondale golf outing. I would not miss that for the rest of my life.
Right.
That's where it's fun. You get, it ain't even about golf at that point.
You're both kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I really am. I'm done with the whole league thing. I am. It's too much.
I'd like to do that, like, just like I drive a cart or going to a one-night bowling thing. I don't want to be on a league every week.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to do
too
that.
much of a commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah, bingo.
Too much of a commitment. Or it rains every golf night.
Yes.
Yeah, bullshit.
I like doing this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? This is what I love. Talk to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. This way you're flexible. You're not scheduled to one thing every single time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was going to say that too, man. And, I think one of the things was managing teams in softball, right? Yeah. Hollywood, as well as I do. No. I mean, you won a lot more and did it for a lot longer than I did, but it was so much fun. We got to travel around a little bit. You're hanging with your boys, and life was different back then, right?
Yeah.
And then, your kids are getting older. Then I started coaching, and then I got tired of chasing grown men around for money and things like that. Like, if that's the case, you shouldn't be playing ball then.
Exactly.
If you can't pay $100 to play league, then what the hell are you doing? But you got money to drink beer, though, right? So, things like that just got annoying. I got tired of it.
Yeah.
But it was fun while it lasted.
At one point in your life, it fit.
Yeah.
It no longer fits.
Yeah. That was something.
The movement of life. Like coaching, I miss it.
Yeah.
But I look back at all the great times I had and the championships I won with little league players and stuff like that. It's like, do you ask too much? I mean, you took a lot of teams. My daughter, championship basketball. My son, my junior high, undefeated. Just a bunch of things. Like, I won a lot of championships with these huge kids.
Yeah.
How much more do you go than you run in that rut where it's like, then you're getting smashed every year, and then your credentials, and it's just a lot to think. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start making great opportunities for yourself, and it's like, I did that. What else can I do now?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's where we're at in life. Like, 54, things change. Cheech. Yeah. We know things change, and going from in our 40s to going into the 50s. But we're still young. A lot of life, and it's just how you live it. And I want to be happy. I don't want to fight and argue with people. I just want to have fun, man. Just enjoy and rock it.
Yeah. So that being said, is this going to be the last wrestling match?
Well,
Is your body telling you, bro, let it go?
my body's still injured.
Yeah.
I got a bad wrist. Like I can't even bend that. I don't know if I rolled on it. The hip, I still got nerve damage on the right leg. And I think it was on that swing of the back hitting that rope and extended into my leg part of it.
When you hit the cement,
Oh yeah. I was hurting.
Holy shit.
But I'm trying to try different things in so I can do that last match or whatever. You know what I mean? And maybe it won't be the last. I don't know. It's all in how my body feels. And you know, I have no problem being on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Doing something different. I got no problem with that. You know, I'm okay with that. Building another wrestler up or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just is what it is, man. The character, and I showed some people at work, like, who in the fuck is that? I go, I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah.
They thought it was badass, and I'm like, well, you could see him live at Endgame.
Hell yeah.
So,
Parts unknown.
Yes. So, yeah, good shit.
Yep. Same thing with like music too, man. I look back at that and I had so much fun. I remember me and James being out on the road, getting to meet people, promoters, and going to these open mics. I just was talking about that with some older guys at work, and I was like, man, we used to close the bar down on Wednesday night, do open mics. My ass would be to work on time the next day. You don't see a lot of that anymore.
No.
You know what I mean? You got an excuse for this, that, and the third. I don't know if it's just a generational thing or what, but I don't know. It's just different. But I look back at that too. That was a chapter in my life where I was going hard at it for so long, and then you just, work starts to progress. Bills got to get paid. You got to put this to the side, right?
Yeah.
And it's always going to be a part of me, always to the day I rest, right? But at a certain point, it doesn't serve you as much as it did before, and you lay it down. And I still like to tinker with it, like with the show intro and things like that. I would do a feature with like Boovie or Al Rich or somebody like that.
Oh yeah,
man.
that'd be sweet.
I would absolutely love to do something like that. And baby, I know you're watching. I still owe you a song too, so I got to get up on that. But I still have it. It's just deep down somewhere, and priorities kind of take over. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, Hollywood coaching too, man. That was very rewarding. Not to go on lightning bolts and biscuits, but there's a lot of things that you do in your life that just come to an end. And this whole thing started, who thought we'd even be here, right? We're on the verge of our 4th live show in 10 months' time. That's pretty impressive for all the work that was put in. And I'm proud of us as a collective unit, for doing that. And some people, I talk about it a little bit online, but the physical toll that it takes to be in there, I got a lot of credit and new respect for, people that do it for a living and even just what we do, because people only see what's on show night. It's almost like people only see what's on game day, but they don't know behind the scenes what you put your body through.
Yeah.
It affects work. It affects how you get up in the morning.
Oh yeah, there ain't no doubt about it. Them late nights, 11:30 at night, them killed me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had 5-hour podcasts. But
That's
it
no
all
joke.
goes with learning. It all goes with learning, and you know what I'm saying? You got to go through them things to learn to where you want to be and set time limits and stuff like that. It's look at us. We're in our homes, man. I'm looking around in my home and I'm thinking, shit, I'm sitting in my front room on my brand new sectional. I love it. Life is good.
Hear that, ladies? Brand new sectional.
That's what I'm saying. I can go from one side, East Coast to West Coast.
You want to come over here? Want to come over here and hold my new dog?
But you know what I'm saying? And that's all part of growing. We all done things. We all, I always say we give back. And for the most part, we all have given back.
Yeah.
And whether it's DJing to a groom and a bride or a function or whatever it may be, you're giving back. Things I do, things that Fillie you do, we've given back. You know what I mean? And that's the importance of everything like that. That's why success is going in the upward division for all of us. You see it, the
Yeah.
writing's on the wall, man.
Well, Hollywood, I got to ask you, with Endgame coming up on the 28th, man. I mean, since we're talking about ending, it could all be over because I put my career on the line, against Ferrara. And you've seen firsthand all the things that, we as a team and myself had to endure. And Cheech, we kind of talked about a little bit, last week with the things I've been dealing with and we continue to deal with. I'm just ready to put everything on the line in order to give this thing a future, right? It doesn't have to come to an end, but I know it can, right? You can't be not humble enough to say that because you've seen all the tricks of the trade that have been going down. But at the end of the day, the boys in the back know who the real driving force is, and I want to do that so everybody has opportunities to shine. You know what I mean? We've done a lot, and I owe it to myself to just put everything on the line once again to try to get this to where it needs to be. But your thoughts, you've seen everything. You've seen it from start to finish.
Well, the way I look at things, this starts way back into a family tradition of backyard wrestling. Even
The hell is
before,
this?
Family tradition of
look who we
backyard
got on
wrestling.
here, Mr. Vince McMahon Jr.
Save it, Hollywood.
Wow.
I just had to jump in here as the head of the SWA because I just heard a whole lot of boo-hooing and crying and wistful memory talking from our savior, Mo Money Mike. Oh, wow, the hero of the day. I just wanted to come on your show, sir, and tell you to your face, you are not the hero. You are not the underdog. I heard your challenge against me. The audacity of you to challenge me, the owner, to put my ownership on the line in a match against you. The freaking audacity of you, sir. So I'm here to again tell you, you are nothing but a loser. You're not a hero. You are a nobody. You might have a championship around your waist, my championship, but I am going to gladly accept your challenge. Gladly. And put you down on the ground once and for all. You're like a little gnat that I've been swatting for months, Mike. For months. And here I am to tell you, you're on. You're on.
I find it funny that, you jump on here where it's virtual, where you're protected in your cozy little abode in Indiana. But let me tell you what, when it comes to February 28th, it's going to be a whole different ball game. I put everything on the line, and we see what happens when I do put everything on the line. Gumpzilla knows, and he's seen you for what you are. Danny Payne is seeing you for what you are. It didn't take long for C Rebel to see you for what you are, because he came back home. The only thing you got going for you is Adam's nose so far up your ass that he could smell your breath. Other than that, you have nothing left. And on February 28th, your boy, Mo Money Mike, who's been there blood, sweat, and tears, putting my ass on the line every show, every Thursday, while you're getting a Manny and Petty in Indiana.
Honey, you think it's a joke? You think it's a joke? Well, you can tear down the executive order all you want. You know what? Danny Payne is making his own bed. He brought in his own talent, who I promptly buried for my own good. I'm the only one who knows how the business freaking works around here. And I don't know if you remember this, Mike, but we used to be friends. We used to be friends, and we used to do this out of the goodness of our hearts. But somewhere along the line, you and Gumpzilla just stopped giving a shit about the things that really matter, which is making money and bringing fans to the arena. and you grew up. You went and you did your thing. You lived your life. Wonderful. Well, good for you. You're a rapper. Oh, that's awesome. Love that. Love that for you. Love that for Gumpzilla that he just gets to carry around the title for 23 years talking shit to you on Facebook. Love that for both of you. Well, I kept the papers the whole time. I've said this for months. And if it wasn't for me, none of this shit would be happening. Yeah, we're 4 shows in. We're 4 shows in and you've got a beat up body. Like you can't even handle it being a champion anymore. So you can talk about Danny Payne and Danny Payne going on his own path and see Rebel, who, you know, for a second there thought he had some sense in him to do what was right by his own family, but he goes crawling back up your ass. I don't know why. There's no money in the Fives of the Week podcast, I'll tell you that much. And Adam's the only one that makes any sense around here. The only one that makes sense. But nonetheless, we've got you. We've got you, Mike. Everybody comes out to watch you. Everybody comes out to see what you're going to do next. Well, you've done a lot, and you don't have very much to show for it other than a beat-up body. I'll throw you down a mountain and break your collarbone like your son. I'll have your son's other collarbone broken. Keep talking shit. I'll go there.
You know what?
I'll go there with you.
Why don't you go make another Taylor Swift video with your wife, you little pansy ass? Because I'll tell you what, when we get in that squared circle together, it's going down. You can talk all the game you want to talk. But I've been there every single time while you've been in Indiana and you show up for the shows. You're a game day player. But this time, I'm going to put your ass down because in the SWA, just like before, there is no room for the both of us. And you're going to fail just like you failed when you took our federation the first time and tried to do it on your own. It crumbled to bitty pieces. So it takes a captain like me to take back control and right the ship and get us to where we need to be. This company runs off the sweat of my back, not you.
Bullshit. The one thing I'm missing, Mike, is that title right behind you. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it from you. It's the only thing I'm missing. It's the only thing that I need. I need it. I have an ego the size of Hollywood's belly. It's big, and I need it to complete my story that everybody's seen. I came from nothing. And I am the owner of this whole company, and I'm rich, and you are a zero. And I'm going to take that title, and you're never going to get it back. You're never going to get it back. So I accept your challenge. And Cheech, you better watch your mouth too. I see you smiling over there, your sorry ass. So you're on. Mike Filozoff. You're not Mo Money Mike to me. You're not Lil Poppy to me. You're Mike Filozoff, the quarterback who got his head buried in the ground in high school. Nothing.
Because of a guard who missed his block, by the way.
Bullshit.
All right. Go light your candles and start your bath, you sorry mother. All right, I've had enough of that.
Whoa.
You see, I told you guys. I told you this shit is personal.
I don't think he even understands what's coming his way.
I'm shaking right now because the gall of this guy to hop on our show and, you know, flap his gums like that, you know, talk about my family. I mean, we know what happens when people start talking about family. Hollywood, am I wrong? This runs so deep, man. And for people that don't know, this is beyond wrestling. I'm gonna bottle this up, and I'm gonna see him when I see him, man. I cannot wait.
February.
I cannot wait.
I think it should be Endgame Massacre. Almost like a later Valentine's.
I mean, he's right about one thing, right? You know, body is beaten and bruised, right? But that is not an excuse. I've never used that as an excuse.
No.
If anything, it gives me more motivation to go out there and lay it all on the line. Something he hasn't done since the SWA's beginning 20-some years ago. Because he's soft. He had to hide behind a team of goons, and I picked off Sesame Street one by one by one by one. It's like I'm playing fucking Avengers and I'm going for that fifth Infinity Stone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's, I don't think a splash is going to do it. I think it has to be more intense. It has to be more personal. Maybe tables, ladders, sledgehammers. Yeah. Maybe even some barbed wire.
Well, he makes the comment that you have a beat up body and all this stuff. He's forgetting the heart that you have. Heart, because you're made for this shit. And you will have that belt in the end. And we'll display it every show that we have. Absolutely.
There's nothing left to say, man. But I just have to show up and show out. That's the only thing left to do.
He's running thin. He's panicking. He's losing everybody around him. And
there's cracks in the foundation.
Yes, and he will lose more. That was the bottom line. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be good.
It is. I can't wait. And I can't let this clown rattle us, man.
No.
I
mean, we may have only standing room only.
Oh.
It's
there's
crazy, that wild.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of people hitting us up already for tickets. So if you don't know, it's posted on all our pages. You're going to want to be there. Cheech will be spinning the music.
Oh, yeah.
Khan is in action. Stick Boovie, Danny Payne, Mark Payne, Thundergun, Caduto, Gumpzilla versus Adam, and of course, me and that asshat, Mr. Ferrara, career versus ownership match for all the marbles. We're pushing our chips all in. And it's personal. At the end of the day, it's personal. This goes back decades, man. And I just cannot wait to just lay it all on the line for everything. Because everyone's going to be in for a treat, And if this is it, I completely will empty the tank. I just hope you understand that, Andrew. So I'm excited for it. In whatever condition I show up in, I'm excited, man.
Everything in the ring, everything out the ring.
Yeah, absolutely. Al Rich is performing. Black Box Pizza will be there. Shout out to Joe. It's going to be a blast. So with that being said, guys, let's just open the table before we round our show out tonight. Anything else you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
Cheech, anything in the news?
Anything in the news? Actually, this one hit. So there's actually Tony may know this guy because he has a roofing supply company at 14 in Gross Spec. So long story short, this guy lives on my route, and he probably has 27 cars, 28 cars. Well, the other day, he's been in jail before because he likes to sell cocaine out of the supply shop, and he got busted. So he was on a chase from 696 and 75, ended up on Connor, where he lost the police, but they know where the guy lives, so they came back on Monday, and they raided his house, and they took all his cars and all his shit, and pretty sad.
Wow.
Pretty sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. Did you guys see this Sylvester Stallone, so he sat down. This is from World Star. He admitted that he would never kill Apollo Creed if he could do Rocky over again. He called the decision foolish and revealed his alternate idea was to have Apollo survive the Drago fight, but end up in a wheelchair and be like a mentor. Would you guys rather prefer that, or do you feel like it just added to the story even more?
It could have went
Hollywood's
both
thinking.
ways. It could have went both ways. I was shocked by the Drago, but it made sense because when he was hitting that torque with that speed and that power, you know, they knew that when they were training him, everything he hits, he destroys.
Mm-hmm.
They had to take the icon, the one that beat Rocky Balboa, the one that had wars with Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
And in order to set up that mega fight, United States versus Russia, Balboa versus him, it had to be something drastic. And I think that's why they went with the measures of him losing him in the ring. Dying, don't stop the champ. You know, when Apollo told him, don't stop the fight.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I mean? That champion decided that if I'm going to go at something I love. I'll die in the ring. And that's why I think that had to be done.
Yeah, I get that. All right. So a little trivia for you guys. All right. Companies over 100 years old.
$1 million.
100 years. Can you guys guess them?
Kmart.
Wrong. Out of business.
That are open today.
Yeah.
Budweiser.
Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch, are they on here? No, they are not.
I'm going to say business that are 100 years old that are still open to this day.
So you're going back to 1926.
Wow.
1920. Well, yeah. Yep.
100 years, right?
The Empire State Building.
No, companies. So,
Okay.
for instance, Warner Brothers is on there. Started in 1923. Feel free at home. Anybody watching want to chime in and take a guess?
Walt Disney.
Disney, yes, 1923 as well.
Nice.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are actually the two oldest, Disney and Warner Brothers. You got other companies like L'Oreal since 1909.
Really?
Levi's, 1853.
Damn. Yeah, Levi.
That is insane.
What about Marlboro?
No. Nope.
Wow.
Jack Daniels.
Nope.
Jeez. Jack Daniels got to at least be 80 years old.
Well, these are over 100, so.
Yeah.
MLB.
No. Boeing, aircraft company.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. IBM, GM, UPS,
Really?
Hershey, Ford.
USPS, United States Postal Service. That's like 276 years.
Damn.
BMW. Yeah, Levi's, 1853. That is wild.
I can tell you this. Chrysler's been 100 years.
Chrysler?
100 years. On the nose.
Okay. All right, this is over though, so that's probably why it's not on here.
Okay. Yeah, they hit the 100 year. What about General Motors?
Yep, GM was on there.
Ford?
Yep, they were on there too. All right, world's highest paid athletes in total annual earnings. Who do you think made the list?
Player or
Highest paid athlete. So any athlete.
Tiger Woods.
Michael Jordan.
Nope.
Tom
Now
Brady.
this is based off annual earnings, so I'm gonna assume this is from 2025.
Okay.
If
No
you're
Tom
wondering, Ferrara did not make the list.
No, absolutely not.
Tom Brady, no.
Messi. The soccer
Messi,
player.
yes. Number 3, 130 million.
Damn.
Yep.
Holy shit.
The soccer boys make some money.
Yeah, they do.
Dante.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo's number 1, $260 million.
Damn. A year?
But
Yep, Raquel got it. Good job.
Damn.
how about O'Shaughnessy, the pitcher from LA? No.
Oshanti. Otani, yes. Number 8, 102.5 million.
Dang.
Man.
Come on, you guys know some of these.
Jackson. Lamar Jackson.
Wrong. One of these guys is going to shock you. Justin Herbert, 71.1 million last year.
Come on. Come on.
Josh Allen, 73.2.
Dak Prescott.
No. I think because it's based off annual salary, but if we were talking like contract, then yeah.
Is Jerry Jones on there?
Jerry's not an athlete now, you understand.
Yeah, you're
The only
right.
time
Sometimes he pretends he is an athlete. I do own the Cowboys. How about the Cowboys?
the only time I'm an athlete is when I hop out the shower and I pop one of them blue chews and I go to town, you understand? I can hang with the best of them,
Mike
Holly
Tyson.
Boots. Tyson, no. Canelo Alvarez, Hollywood, $137 million.
Yes. Dick,
Is it,
hold on.
Mayweather is not on the list.
Yeah. Roman Reigns.
The tribal chief is not on the list.
Damn.
So we got Messi 3, 4 is Juan Soto, 129 mil. Number 5, LeBron James. 6 is Benzema. 7, Steph Curry. Otani, Kevin Durant. John Ram, I believe he's a golfer.
Yeah. John.
Yep. So that rounds out the top 10. All right. So they did a poll of the top sports cities in the United States. I had gotten into this with, well, I'll tell you after about one of these cities. I got into it with the fan online. Because I feel like they shouldn't even be there, but it's because it's a big market. So, all right, guess the top 5, y'all.
LA.
LA is number 2, and that is the city. I got into it with the fan because I said LA fans don't even know half these teams are in LA. You know, you look around some of the stadiums besides the Dodgers and the Lakers, like, they don't draw. You know what I mean? They're not as passionate as a city like Detroit is. I don't know. Just something, my observation. I don't live there. I haven't been there, so I don't know. Just my opinion.
New York.
NYC is number 4.
Chicago.
No. So we got LA number 2. We got New York number 4. Question is the top sports cities in the United States, according to Wallet Hub from Boardroom.
Top sports.
Boston.
Boston is number 1.
Really?
We got the Pats up here, the Sox, you understand? Up here in
Not
Boston.
Chicago.
The car's parked in the car park.
And the Celtics. Yeah.
Yep, got the Celts, got the Bruins.
Damn. Boston.
Number 3 kind of surprised me, but it's a blue-collar city.
Cleveland.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Hollywood, very good.
Nice.
They got the Penguins. They got the
Pirates.
Steelers,
Pirates.
Yep. The Penguins.
and the Panuches.
Kansas City is not on the list. Detroit is not on the list. But I'll tell you who is. Hollywood.
Dallas.
In the great state of Texas. How about them Cowboys?
Oh, yeah.
Dallas is number
Cowboys?
5.
And they got 2 teams. They got the Texans and the Cowboys.
But it's cities now. So
Yeah.
So they got the
so
Mavs.
Dallas, the Mavs, the Stars, Cowboys, Rangers, and they got some other teams down there too. Okay, here's another football question. I'm kind of loaded on sports this time, but players to win both the Heisman and the national title in the same year since 2000. Can you guys guess anybody on this list? Players to win both the Heisman Trophy and the national title in the same season.
Herschel Walker.
No, since 2000.
Oh, since 2000.
Yeah, so think more recent.
Toretta, Gino Toretta.
No,
That's too late.
I'll give you the last one on the list.
Charlie Ward.
No,
Woodson.
Charles Woodson is not on the list.
Wow.
The last one to do it was this year, Fernando Mendoza.
Wow.
2020, Devontae Smith, Alabama.
Alabama.
Come on, Hollywood, your boys on this list. In the NFL, no offensive line. Who am I talking about?
Burrows.
Burrow, 2019.
Yes. Joe Cool.
Cam Newton, Gumzilla. Yes, Cam Newton is on the list,
God, I
2010.
hate Cam Newton. I can't stand Cam Newton.
No, me neither.
What the heck?
You ever see him with them stupid hats on?
Oh, my God. Aretha Franklin all over.
Mr. Crab Legs, Jameis Winston, eating a dub, 2013. He is on the list. And then I'll round it out for you boys. Derrick Henry, Hollywood, Alabama.
Alabama.
Mark Ingram, 2009, Alabama.
Wow.
2004, Matt Leinart, USC.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question I want to ask you guys.
What do you want to talk about?
So, right now in the NFL, you had a 6-person table, seater. Who are you sitting at the table as your quarterback?
Top 6 quarterbacks?
Top 6 you're going to have at your table.
Of all time.
No, who's playing now?
Oh, who's playing now?
Matt
Stafford.
Okay.
He would definitely be one.
I agree. I would put Stafford at the table. I would say Patrick Mahomes has to be there.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say Josh Allen has to be there.
Lamar. Maybe.
It's tricky, don't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna put Joe Burrow up there.
Joe Cool.
See, so I got Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Stafford. See, I would have said Jalen Hurts, but this year I don't know. This year kind of made me.
What happened to Barkley? He's a rotten bastard.
Is that on him though, or is that the OC? That's more on the OC. I feel like.
Yeah, I think that too. But
How
you know
about how about
5 yard line?
How
You're doing a
about
good
Kirk
foot?
Cousine? Kirk Cousins. Nah.
Kirk Cousine. Absolutely not.
No, that's one shit.
You know, I'm gonna put our boy Goff in there, man.
Really?
I'm gonna have him sit at the table.
Okay.
He'd probably be number 6 for me.
I'd have him washing dishes. Get out away from the table, Goff.
This is who I got.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes sitting at the table. Burrow sitting at the table. I have Lamar Jackson sitting at the table. Stafford, Allen, and Caleb Williams.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
I
Damn
think
you.
that boy, Chicago got it right. Chicago's got a quarterback there for 20 if he wants to play.
Damn.
I think he'll be a 20-year quarterback if he wants to play. That guy's going to do tremendous things, phenomenal things.
Hold on. Raquel said Spencer Rattler. Are you kidding me? I want some of what she's smoking. Are you kidding me right now? The guy that got benched in week 4 or 5? Come on. Come on.
Raquel, date Spencer Rattler then.
Ma says love. No way. He is not sitting at the table. Jordan Love is not sitting at the table. You're ready to crown him, huh?
Yeah, I like, and he's only going to get better. He's only going to get better.
Now, would you want him there right after he had a Manny and a Petty?
Son of a bitch.
He can't come in with that shit.
Well,
Hollywood, that was going to be my follow-up, man. Are you going to paint your nails too, man? Come on.
Hey, you see that sweatshirt he had on, man?
What quarterback got the nicest nails? Come on now. Come on,
man.
I noticed that sweater he had on, man.
No, but he's made steps in year 2.
Good,
he's a good quarterback, man. He's good.
Is, I think. And you know what? You see guys like that, and even Bo Nix. Bo Nix is a throwback.
Yeah, he gets it.
And that was sad what happened to him.
Yeah.
This guy could have been well on his way to a Super Bowl. And like you say, it's hard to get back.
Yeah. Such a freak accident too, man. I mean, so
and he can be there or he may never get back there in his career.
Yeah.
The way it goes, you know? So in Bo Nix wouldn't be far behind him. And then a Drake, man, I like that young group. I really do.
You know what was funny? Both of those games over the weekend had the same thing happen with that with the catch in the Broncos game, and then in the game on Sunday night. And in the Bears Rams game, they didn't even hesitate. Boom! It was called. It was done. Over. How is that?
They got that call.
They got that call right. Yeah.
Yep. They miss one, and they throw one. It's just very inconsistent. I think it's time for the NFL to put a committee together just dialed into NFL officiating because it affects too many ball games, man.
Yeah.
And why can't we have where there's repercussions for them when you make calls like that are that big?
Yeah.
Why do they not have to pay? Because you know that Buffalo guy that threw his helmet ref, he's gonna get off the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not, get suspended for next year's game. I mean,
hey, Hollywood, real quick, we got haters now. So some guy named Derek says he knows more about football than you and us.
Derek, what's his last name?
Never heard of him. I don't know. But it's good. You know you're doing something right when you got some haters out there, right?
Yeah, you gotta love haters. I love haters.
Yeah.
You got people, spamming into our show somehow. You got people talking trash in the chat, I love it, man. Some reaction is better than no reaction.
Yeah, they call them Spurtniks. You got to take it. Hey, you got your opinion. I like to hear it. I like to share it. And, then you can say, then I can break you down. You know what I mean? I can put it in line for you, however which way you'd like. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm struggling, man, because there's one more seat at the table, and it's like I'm going back and forth with one of the younger guys or or like Lamar, you know, because you see so much talent, but so few, like when they get into the playoffs, you know, do they have that it factor, you know, that killer edge, man.
You know,
Is
like
Drake May? Is Drake May that guy?
This was your big chance. The 3 units were out. Burrow, Mahomes, Jackson was out. Them guys weren't there. You're supposed to win. Just goes to show you in NFL, anything can happen. You ain't guaranteed. You got to take advantage of the moments that you have.
Yep. Yeah, 100%, man. Well, with that being said, boys, anything else you want to wrap about? Any final words, closing thoughts?
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes.
2026.
Hey, make it a better year. Don't carry all that dead weight. If you can't change it, don't mess with it. You know what I mean? Get rid of the toxic waste around you.
Yeah.
The ones that, you know what I'm saying? Just eliminate. Go get Scott. Go. You know what I mean?
Go home to mommy.
You know?
Get out of here. Get out. Go home to mommy.
You know? Why not have a stress-free?
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't hang on to shit too long.
Yeah.
Garbage comes once a week. Get rid of it.
There you go. Hey,
you understand?
You understand? And always put that behind it. You understand?
That's right. All right, boys. Good job, Hollywood Apple Snatch, Cheech. Thank you for hopping on. And as always, email us at fivestheweekpodcast@gmail.com. Subscribe to us on Facebook, YouTube, and also listen to us on Apple and Spotify. Until next time, love y'all. Be good.
Peace.